Good afternoon. Happy Sunday, everyone. Glad you could join me this afternoon. Let me go ahead and do a quick introduction. Thank you for being here with me this Sunday afternoon. If you don't know who I am, my name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and I live in San Antonio, Texas. So if you are joining me this sunny, beautiful Sunday afternoon, say hello. Jump on, say hello. Let everybody know where you're watching from. I think that's always interesting to see where people are watching from. And the little squirrel is running back and forth. So, hi Cindy. I think he's my little Sunday 3 p.m. little mascot that's out there cheering me on while we're showing you how to use Stampin' Up products. But I enjoy watching him. But I do thank you for joining me this afternoon. And let's see, today we are going to focus on a kit that is in the January to June mini catalog. Hi Lisa. Oh, Alabama. Well, welcome. Most of the times we do cards and whatnot, but you know, I like to mix it up and show kits. I like to show you how to do projects. Recently started doing 12 by 12 layouts on Wednesday nights. But if you're not familiar with Stampin' Up, hi Darla. We are a paper crafting company and we cater to all levels of crafters. So whatever you are looking for, we most likely have. And we actually right now have we have 2 catalogs and then a mini promo that's going on right now. So we have an annual catalog that is just jam-packed with products. And our main focus is color coordination. Coordination of products, whether it's a stamp set with designer series paper. Hi, Yolanda. Designer series paper, cardstock, ink, ribbon, whatever you are looking for. If you struggle with color coordination, hi, Marianne, then we got you covered. Between the annual catalog, the mini catalog, which is a catalog that we're going to be working out of today. So there's a kit I want to show you in there. And then right now through the end of February, we are in our celebration. There we go. I know it's backwards, but we're in our celebration promo period, which just means for every $50 that you spend, you get to choose an item for free out of this little mini catalog. And there's lots of goodies in there, lots of designer series paper, there's stamp sets, there's even a bundle in the back, the Berry Blessings bundle. So before I go and forget, let's do the drawing for last week. So let me get this flipped around, and if I miss you in the comments, I'll just go back after I finished with the video and then just acknowledge you that way. I'm not ignoring comments, as sometimes I don't look up all the way and see what's going on. But let's go ahead and get this turned around and get started. Okay, so there is my website. Let me bring this up a little more. And while you're watching, if you don't want to fool with going to that website and plugging in that host code, then you can just scan in that QR code and it'll take you straight there and plug that code in for you. But let me just remind everybody what the January online ordering special is. And it is these 4 cards that you can make using the it's a bundle out of the, I have something stuck on here. It's a glue dot. It was probably a rogue glue dot that was, I'm like, it's stuck to the back, and that's why my things are sticking to each other. But you will get a kit to make these 4 cards using the Forever and Always bundle out of the January to June mini catalog. So, and I did another video. It's on my YouTube channel. I didn't post it on here, I don't think, but I did a little video, a little 5-minute video that showed what a cut kit looks like. So if you're ever interested in looking to see what all a kit contains when you get it free in the mail, especially like this month, I used this month as an example. I'll post the link in my YouTube link in the comments after we're done, so you can go check that out for this month. But let's go ahead and give away. Let me get to the little spin the wheel. And if you remember last week, we did this little calendar project using the Pretty Perennials bundle, as well as some of that paper that you can get for free during celebration. The Flower and Fields, that's what that paper was. So this designer series paper. And then so we did this, and it's a little tent. So you can just put it on your desk. And that's what we're going to be giving away. So let me just remind everybody how you get on the wheel is when you like my video, you comment, or you share. If you share, you get entered in here twice. So let's go ahead and spin that. Darla, I'll post my link in the details whenever I'm done with the video. You could also go look up Barbara's Stamp Pad on YouTube as well. Oh my goodness, it's Stella. I don't know if you're watching, Stella. I know you normally do, and sometimes when you can't, you watch the replay, but congratulations. You're going to get this really cute little calendar for 2021. So awesome, congratulations. And that is how you win. That's how you get your name on the wheel. And I love giving away the projects that we do every single week. I really do. So let me put this aside. And then let me show you. We'll go ahead and get started with the project. And then at the end, I'll go ahead and do something. I'll show you some other things that I think you'll find really, really interesting. So today, we're going to be in the January to June mini catalog on page 6. So if you have your catalog, you can go to page 6, and we're going to be working with the Hello Dear Friend all-inclusive card kit. So this particular kit will make 12 cards, and the price is $32, but I'm going to show you everything that you'll get. This is a picture of everything you'll get, but I'm actually show you the products. And today we're actually going to be making one each of these really quick cards for you. So let me show you how the kit comes. You get this really pretty box. It's a good size box, and when you go to open it, you've got this piece of cardboard in there that just helps protect things, and you're going to have, I've already opened it and kind of reorganized it a little bit, but everything comes like prepackaged, so hopefully it's all intact and together by the time it gets to you. But let me show you what all you're going to get. You have got these pages that have these images that are already stamped, and they're already die cut. So on any of these, you can just pop these out and use them with dimensionals. So you've got a sheet of those, and you have 3 sheets of these gorgeous, colorful flowers that are already stamped for you, and all you do is, once again, just punch them out. You have got these pre-printed mini card bases, and you've got 6 of them. All you do is they're already pre-scored for you too. All you do is fold them, and you can take your bone folder and burnish them a little more to get that crease to be really crisp. And then you're going to have these pre-printed, which there are 6 of these as well, card bases. And once again, all you have to do is just fold them and then add some things on top. And then you have the envelopes that coordinate with the little mini cards. Cute. Already done for you. And then you have the larger envelopes that coordinate with the larger cards. And then you have these die cut pieces on basic white that are trimmed in like a gold. I think it's copper. Yeah, they're copper. It's like a copper foil embossing around each little square. It's already die cut for you. All you do is stamp and punch them out. And then you have these sheets that are like a copper foil already embossed for you, just like a copper, and they're vellum. Cute. Those are all die cut for you as well. And then you're going to have this exclusive, let me get a piece of paper here. You're going to get an exclusive stamp set to this kit that has several sayings. You make my heart smile, a day to remember, thank you, hello dear friend, just a little note. You got a little flower, 2 pieces of a flower that you can put together and stamp there. They give you a sheet of glue dots. There's a sheet of glue dots. Then you have a sheet of dimensionals, and then you also have, it's like a, it's copper, but it's like a, it's not a twine, it's more like a cord. I think that's what it's called. It's like a cord. And then check this out. You even get an acrylic block. This is, I think, about 2.5 by 2.5 inches square, but you get an acrylic block in with this. And you also get an ink spot. So for this project, you're going to get Misty Moonlight. And these are fabulous to have. They're fabulous to have on the go. They're fabulous to have if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, because you can actually accumulate all of these. It's a great way to accumulate all of the color families. And I'll just show you like a little box of little ones that I've accumulated. So if I want to take something to go and I don't want to take a full size with me, I can always take a little ink spot with me to go. But this is a great way to increase the ink color families that you have, is through the Paper Pumpkin kits. And I'll talk about that later. But let's go ahead and get started on these cards. I hope, let's see. I've got a picture off to the side so I can just look at the cards. I haven't put any of them together, but we're gonna put these together while we're here. So let me just peel that backing off so I have these stamps available. And I need to open this Misty Moonlight, but I need some scissors. I probably should have opened that before I got on camera. So I'm gonna open that. And hopefully I won't hurt myself, because these can be a little tricky opening. So I'm trying to open this. And all I'm doing is I'm just using my paper snips and cutting the little seal on the side to help open it. That's what I have to do. It just cuts the paper. Oops. Yeah, I should have opened this before. There we go. So I just opened one side so that I could leave part of it attached. So I've got my ink spot. Let's go ahead and take this out. I'm going to use these dimensionals, use this cord. Okay, so let's see. Let's make this little guy right here, this little thank you. So it looks like he uses, and we're just making one, so it uses this one, and I will use my bone folder. I'm going to use my bone folder. So if you have one, that's really handy, but if you don't have a bone folder, that's okay too. Just use a ruler or something that's got a really hard edge to it that can help with that crease. So we've got this one, and then they're using this little punch out. So we're going to punch that one out. I'm just getting all my pieces together. And then they're using one of these flowers, and then we'll assemble. See how those just pop out so easy? And then they're going to stamp thank you. So let's pull the thank you off. And because they're photopolymer, you can just basically place anywhere on your acrylic block. It doesn't matter if it's crooked, because if it is, you can see exactly where you're going to be stamping, so you can just modify it a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, and this is what I do for all of them. Let me go ahead and take that off. I like to stamp mine upside down. But sometimes the first image is not the best, so I'll just do that to kind of help season that stamp a little bit. and then do like a little practice run, because I want to make sure that what I'm stamping is going to be nice and even and there's enough coverage. So I'm just stamping that upside down, and they used one of the little bitty ones. I think there's 2 of them there. Is there 2? No, it's 1. It's just kind of thick. So let me do this again. Oops. Notice how I have my paper pumpkin grid paper today. So let's press on that. Just give it a good press. And then if it might fall off, or you can just pop it off. But there's the thank you. And let's see, what else is there? Looks like they used some cord. Let's take some of this cord. Sometimes it could be a little tricky finding the edge. Man, they did that one good. So I'm not sure where it starts and where it ends. It gets tucked underneath at some point, and I don't see, I know it's there, but I don't see an end. So I'm trying to loosen this a little bit. It's probably going to end up coming apart all unraveled, which is okay. Let me loosen this up a little bit, and maybe that end will pop out from somewhere. And then maybe not. Oh, there's an end. There it is. I found it. See how it was kind of buried under there, and then actually it just kind of starts to all unwound, which is okay. I'm okay with that. So, but they used a little ribbon. So let me try. I'm not looking for measurements, but let's try looking at those. So let's start putting this thing together. Let me bring my little picture a little bit closer. So I've got that. Oops. Let's get some of these glue dots. You have to be careful with the vellum sometimes, because the glue dot might show through it, but if you put it on a little piece where it's not so noticeable, it wouldn't be so bad. So let me put it kind of there. I don't want to put one in the middle, because that middle one's going to get covered up really well as well. Just wanted to make sure it sticks down in a few areas. And then just like a regular dimensional, it's got a little paper backing. The ones that come in these kits have little paper backings off of them. Just pull them off real easy. Okay. And so let's put that one down in the middle. We're just centering that one. Give it a little pressure where I put those glue dots. And then let's take this flower and put a couple of dimensionals on them. We're going to put one there and then one there. Pull the backings off of those as well. Let's put that in the middle. And then we're going to put our ribbon on next, which is probably going to need another glue dot. It might not, but I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on here anyway. And I'm trying to figure out how they have that on there. And I'm just looking at the picture, but it looks like it might be like that. I probably should stick a couple of glue dots on there, but that one went really, really well. So let me just use that one. I'm going to stick that one right there. Yeah, let me use another glue dot on this end. Oops. See if I can get that on there without touching it. Oh, perfect. I did. Okay. And then this one's up with a couple of more dimensionals as well. I like that they give you the large ones. And if you want to save on these, just cut them in half and you can have the mini ones. Sometimes if you have those little bitty pieces on the edge, you can just use your paper snips and just trim those off. So if you see any of those little bitty white pieces from popping it off of the dyed piece of paper, then just use your snips to snip those off. I think that's pretty close. When you look at the picture and you look at the one I just put together, it's nice and simple. And then don't forget, you also have the coordinating envelope. So you can certainly just gift this to someone. Let me see if I can open it here. And then slide your card in. Sometimes it is difficult. I will tell you, it is difficult sometimes to slide in your cards this way. So if you want, you can always get into the habit of sliding them in the other way into an envelope, because you have this smooth piece that's out and it will slide a lot better in your card. And then you can address and write somebody's name. You have the stamp here, so you can certainly take that little, where'd it go? You can take the little flower image and stamp a little flower in the corner and then write somebody's name on it. But there is that one. So let me put that one aside. And let's make this big one. That big one is using this large base. So let's fold that a little more. We are using the giant diamond shaped vellum embossed piece. We're using a blue flower. And we are using, I think it's this size. Yeah, it's that size. We're using this size. So let's go ahead and stamp our day to remember. And I still have my other stamp on there, so what I'm going to do is see where I put my, oh, here it is. I'm just going to clean that stamp off to the side using my chamois. That way I can take that and peel it off. So all you do with photopolymer is just peel them off, and then you can put them back on your little template here. And then just reapply Day to Remember. Same thing. Let's ink that one up for the first time. Ink it up real good. It's just easier for me to do it upside down. And then let me stamp it just to get some ink on there. And then I'll just ink it up again and then stamp it on this little die cut that's already been die cut and embossed for me. Okay. Oops, got a dimensional piece on the other side, but just press it down really good. Don't rock it. And then you have your image there. So let's go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back of that one, because I know it's going to use dimensionals. Okay. And then we need some cord. A little bit more cord. Let's just use, and with these kits, you always end up having extra supplies left over, which is fabulous, because you can, make other cards using any leftovers that you have. So let's put this down. I'm so used to using the other dimensionals, but let's try taking the backing off of there. Let me just expose a few of them, and I think that'll go a lot faster. If you're careful, you can just expose the paper. Oops. But if you're not, you can always take them off after. And let me put one in the corner there. Let me put one in a corner down here. And then these other ones were kind of difficult just to take the paper off. So let me put one there, and I'll take the paper off after we're done. Just randomly placing these little paper glue dots in places that I know won't show after that paper's been taken off. It can be a little tricky. think I need to put one right there too. So let me put one there. I want to make sure this thing really sticks down, and I'm going to have plenty of glue dots. Oops. Where'd that one come from? Oh, that's a piece of paper. Those little papers will stick. There we go. Make sure I don't have anything right here. Okay, and so they used it like a little teardrop. That way you can still see some of those really colorful flowers right behind there. And then there's dimensionals on the back of this flower. I'm gonna see if, okay, we'll just put that one down. Looks like they put it down first. So let's put that one down here. Okay, and then they also have some of the cord that looks like it can go on the back. Let's do that. Let me put a couple of little glue dots back here to help hold that cord in place. Oops. Those are tiny. Really tiny. And let's see. Looks like they just have it kind of parallel to each other. Let me see if I can get them to actually stick. So I've got a little bit coming out on one side. Maybe I didn't make it long enough, but you'll get it here. Those stick down there. And then let me take the backings off of that. So that, oh, I think I did it the opposite way. I should have had those go that way. Well, let's do that. Let me fix it. Let me put a couple of them down so it really sticks. Now, I'm not looking at the comments, but if you are joining me, thank you for joining me. I hope you like this kit. Once it's done, I'm just going to move them this way. There we go. Probably not as long as the picture, but you get it. Let's see. They have theirs sticking out just a little bit like that. So there you have it. There's that one. Thank you, Cindy, for sharing. Hello. So hello if you've joined. So there is that card right there. And then now let's make that one. So with that one, we have the other large card base. So we've got this one. So let me do that. Then they're using the last one on here, which is this one. Don't forget there's a whole nother couple of sheets. So they're using that one. They're using this, I think that looks like Highland Heather. And then this one, they're also using some more cord. Looks like we're going to use cord on every single one of these. Let me make a big one on that one. And then we're going to use one of these long ones. So let me clean my stamp, because the next one we're going to stamp You Make My Heart Smile. So let me peel that off and put that back on, and let me take that little white piece off that got stuck on there earlier. And then let's just peel You Make My Heart Smile. Let's ink that up. Let me stamp that. Get that going. Okay. Get that in the middle. I love these photopolymer stamps because you can see exactly where you're going to be stamping. Love them, love them, love them. So there's You Make My Heart Smile. Okay, so let's put this together. You can see how easy these are to put together. So let me get some, I'm just going to put them on the corner. And I think I might put one in the middle on this one. So, oh, and then you get glue dots stuck to you. You can certainly use your Take Your Pick tool if things start to stick. And I just realized I didn't even put lotion on my hands. Oh my gosh. I normally go through and do like a, where'd it go? I'm sure it's stuck to something. Let me put another one down. Oh, it's stuck. Let's just do it again. We got plenty. And you know, when you get these in your kit, you can save these for on-the-go kind of projects too. So if you're doing this at home and you want to use your regular glue dots that are a little easier, you can do that. But these are designed for, you know, if you don't have the other ones, you can use these, or you can save them for your on-the-go supplies. Sometimes it's easier to take trial size things than it is to actually take full-size products. So let's put this one down in the middle. And I love how you can see through and see the coloring behind there. So, oh, it looks like we're also using one of these little yellow flowers too. So let's pop one of those out. Now let's try to do this in order. Let me just get dimensionals on here while I'm looking at this picture, because it looks like they put the sentiment down first. Okay, so let's get one on both sides. It also looks like they put the cord back behind that as well. So let's do this. Let me make a bow, because that's what it looks like back there. I think it's just easier for me to make a bow at this point. Ugh. This is tricky cord. Okay, so let me just make a bow and then adjust it. Let me try to get some big loops there. I think my bow is kind of one-sided, but that's okay. I'll grab some of these glue dots. See if I can easily take, there we go. I know it's probably not going to look like the picture, but I'm just getting some glue dots on the back here. I have all these little white things popping up everywhere. So let's see. Trying to make sure it's positioned the way they show it on there. That's why you want larger loops. That way it actually looks like the picture. I don't know why I keep doing things backwards. That's okay. We'll go ahead and put it down. We just want a little bit of that to show in the back. Okay, so now let's put the little flower. Let's see where they do theirs. Up here. And then we'll do the purple flower, because that pink one looks like it's on the middle. Okay, and then take the one off the pink one, and we'll put that one in the center. There you have it. That is that one right there. Yay, nice and easy. Okay, so now let's do this last little bitty one here in the corner, which is using this design. So let me get that down. And it looks like they're using this large one, this large square, more rectangular. And they're using a large flower. I don't see any of the cord on that one, but I see 2 leaves. So let me grab the leaves. I don't remember using leaves on the other ones. Oh, you know what? There was leaves on the other ones. I'll go back and add them. Those will be real easy. So then I have 2 leaves. And then the other stamp set says, hello, dear friend. So let me clean that. Peel that off. And let me take my, not even putting this back on right, my hello, dear friend. Let's ink that up. See, these papers are everywhere. Everything's just sticking to everything. Watch. Everything's just sticking. That's just the static. The static of everything is sticking together. There we go. Okay, so let me re-ink that. It literally helps to, on any of the photopolymer. It doesn't happen with any of the other ones, but sometimes even if you stamp it the first time, and see how it's so crooked on there, but I'm just going to move my block a little bit in order to be able to center it, because I can see through. Okay, so now it says, hello, dear friend, and we're actually done with the little ink spot, so I'm going to permanently close that. And let's get some dimensionals on the back, because I know we're going to end up needing dimensionals on there. And let me put one on the flower as well. And then I think these are down with glue dots. I'm almost certain they are. So let's see. It really does help to peel the little backings off. Well, if they'll come off and separate from the glue dot. They're tricky. Okay, let's start putting this together. Got a glue dot. I'm just going to put one on the little tip there. What is all this? These are all the little loose glue dots that are coming off and rolling off my fingers. Funny. So let's see. Actually got the back of that one. Let me see if I can peel it off easy. Okay, so we're going to layer that one this way, and then that way you've got 2 in different directions. And then let's do our sentiment in the middle. Kind of middle, closer to the top, but I want to see a piece of that little purple line at the top too. And then peel that off and stick that right in the middle. There's a piece in there that's stuck. Back of a dimensional. There we go. Probably should move that hello dear friend up just a little bit. Just because it's covering the F. Oh, I'm trying to take it off so I can move it. And of course I ripped, look, I ripped one of the little, I ripped the one. Oh, I ripped one. Okay. Placement, you guys, placement. So it definitely has to go a little higher than what I had it. Okay, and then of course I ripped this one. I actually ripped both of them. So since I have an extra one, I'm going to end up having extra ones. I'll just pop a new one off. And let me try again. Oh. And then we'll slide it back behind there. Go. Okay, and then there's also the coordinating envelope, which they're all green, but it all still coordinates. So there's your coordinating envelope. So let me clean all this and bring all this back. Let me get some of these off because these are really annoying. Those little papers that come off the back are like everywhere. Okay. So there's our kit. There's, let's see, there's that card right there. There is that card right there. Let's get an envelope behind that. Got an envelope. Then you have this one right here with also a coordinating envelope. And then where did my little one go? It's up here. And then you have that one with your coordinating envelope. So what do you think? Hi, Jackie. Thank you, Corrine. I hope you guys can see all of the cards. Looks like you can. Let me move that a little bit. There we go. So that is the all-inclusive kit that is called Hello Dear Friend. And it will make 12 cards, 3 designs of each. And then don't forget, you're always going to have your ink spot to use over and over. And when it becomes dry, we have refills for $3.75. They come in, this is not Misty Moonlight, but they come in little bottles like that you can just re-ink those. Very economical and saves on space too, by the way. And then you're always going to have this acrylic block that you can use over and over and over. And these are actually, I think, the same size as the blocks that come when you first subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. And then you're always going to have that exclusive stamp set that you can use to make other cards that say hello dear friend, a day to remember. Everybody needs a thank you stamp, everybody. And one that says you make my heart smile. So that is that particular kit, and that one is 32. So with this kit, you could actually get the free cut kit for January for free, if that's what you decided to purchase. But let me show you some of the other kits that we have. We also have in our same, try not to make a mess here, in the same catalog, if you have your catalog, we also have a project kit on the very next page called You're Amazing. And then there's a stamp set that coordinates with it. And then there's other suggested products that color coordinate with it. So those are the ones that are in the mini catalog. But if you're ever in our annual catalog, let's see. In the big catalog, the kits are always at the beginning of the book and start on page 6. And you have this Simply Citrus kit. You have a Looking Up kit. So they start on page 6. They start talking about kits. And then on page 8, you have Gorgeous Posies. It's another project kit. And you have Boho Indigo, which is a product medley, which has a bunch of things in that one as well. Cute, lots of kits. And then if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, this is not the current Paper Pumpkin, but I'll show you that Paper Pumpkin actually comes in a nice pretty box for you. This is our monthly subscription kit. And when you open it, like I said, this is like a really old one. You'll get an exclusive stamp set. In this particular kit, you had 2 ink spots. So we still have Pool Party, but we don't have Grapefruit Grove anymore. But your Paper Pumpkin kits have everything that you need in order to make the projects that are shown. This one even had a really cute box for all of the supplies. But everything that you need, just like I showed you with the kit that I did today, these kits have everything that you need in order to complete the projects. Now let me show you. I know this is already over because this was our January paper pumpkin kit that was designed for February. But if you did get your Sending Hearts paper pumpkin kit and you didn't get a chance to get the little add-on, I would highly suggest it. I looked and it didn't show that they were back ordered or anything, but your little add-on kits, this little add-on kit looked like this, and it was enough to make 20 of these little boxes. Check this out. And what I did is, because I hadn't gotten my current month's kit, this coordinates with the Snailed It bundle in the mini catalog. The colors, the little snails, the mushroom, everything, it color coordinates. So I used that to make the little envelope die, and then I used one of the little punch outs in the add-on kit just to put the snail in there. And then I used a stamp set from Snailed It. I used the hello, but you've also have one that says you've got mail, happy mail enclosed, you snailed it. And then I used their pre-printed little die cut pieces that were part of the add-on kit. Got like 4 sheets of those. But that's what I used. But after I put these little boxes together, I put one of them together. I have a small hand, but this fits literally in the palm of my hand. And let me see, this is it's a 2x3 box. And it's so super cute. And you've got just enough space for like a large piece of candy, a little trinket of some kind. It's so super cute. And then I used the twine bundle, the snail mail twine combo pack, which comes in, that looks like Rococo Rose and Whisper White, which we haven't had Whisper White twine in a really long time. But let me show you the paper that it coordinates with too. So this little add-on bundle coordinates with the Snailed It bundle as well. And check out how fun this paper is. You've got little mushrooms, mail. I love the retro colors. Then you have these larger snails carrying mail, a sheet of mushrooms. You've got this little design, and then you have this little design which looks like the little snails in the add-on kit. And then when you go to flip the paper over, because remember our designer series paper is always double-sided, you have these other fun prints on the back. Cute. As well as this sheet that has hello in lots of different languages. It looks like at least 2 or 3 languages I see. So if you had your Sending Hearts paper pumpkin kit and you didn't get an opportunity to get the little add-on, it is so cute. It is so stinking cute. And you can make 20 of these little boxes. So this is perfect if for, you know, daycare, elementary, even if you want to give your neighbors a little something just to say hello. So I wanted to show you guys that. And let's see, I think that was it. Let me get this flipped back around. Hi, Barbara. Yes, it was super cute. So, but I do thank you for joining me this Sunday afternoon. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll go put some things in the link when I'm done with this. And I want you guys to meet Beano. Beano decided to jump on my lap just now after I sat down. He likes it over here because I normally have my heater on and I'm a nice warm lap. So thank you, Corrine. But thank you for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you either Wednesday night if you want to join me for my 12 by 12 layouts. Kat wants to get on here. Or next Sunday at 3 p.m. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. I hope you enjoyed the kits today. And I will be talking to you and see you later. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.